Welcome back, dudes. I hope you guys enjoyed that time lapse, and I also hope you guys like the new addition to the base. Check this thing out. I think it's pretty sweet, and this also protects our villagers. Finally, our villager breeder is done. Some of you may have also noticed during the time lapse that the starter base has changed a little bit since last episode. There were a few things that I just kind of decided I didn't like about it, and the main one was the roof. I took the whole roof down, the wood, the deep slate, and everything, and I totally redid the roof. And I also switched the note blocks from being a trim along the top to the bottom, and I think that looks a lot better. But let's go in here. I want to show you guys the inside of this. There's nothing special about it, but I think it's pretty cool. I think it's a nice little setup that's going to help us once we start working on the trading hall here. So if we go in, you see here's the little area. I don't have the beds in there right now still because I don't think I need them. I've got plenty of villagers down there for the time being, and I don't want to lag the area out with just a ton of villagers. So over here is like a little access port. Every now and then they get too excited and they start bouncing, and I have to go in there and do a little bit of hoeing around and take care of that situation. So I had to leave the glass here because if I had a door or a trap door here, they would pathfind over here and they would just stand here and quit working. So I left the glass, that way there was a block in the middle, and that fixed the pathfinding problem. So this is just here as a little reminder. That's the way I go in if I ever need to go in. And if we open these trapdoors, the beds are in here. Down here's the collection area, and Consuela's little corner back here. She's doing good still. This area I am going to decorate eventually and make it look better than this, but for now I just wanted to get it closed off. So what do you guys think? Do you like it? Is the base starting to come along? Are you starting to see what we're going for here? It's a Japanese castle. That's what we're trying to build. I looked up some inspiration pictures. I've actually been reading and learning a lot recently about feudal Japanese castles. And this one I'm kind of basing off of a few, but I'm also kind of trying to just do my own thing. But like I said, that isn't all I did. I also finished the interior of our starter base. So check this place out. This is the coolest freaking thing, man. Look at our little kitchen. We've got our furnaces, blast furnace, our smoker. We've got some storage over here for our foodstuffs. We still have a lot of stuff down here, but I started moving some of that around, and got a little eating area down here. You can sit down, ring the dinner bell, and eat your food. And also, I have Silk Touch now. So we've got the enchanting area moved up here, and that completes the move. I don't think there's anything left down below that I need to bring up here. So the starter house is officially done. Also, if I go upstairs, moment of silence for Bird. Bedroom. Check it out. First diamond, first pick, all my special stuff. This is a situation here that we're going to have to deal with today, later in this episode, I think. This is all the iron I have, and it's an issue, and I'm tired of mining for it. We have the villagers, so we are going to make an iron farm later. But we have a few things we need to do first. I've got some other things I want to show you guys. There's a couple more things mainly. I said that I was going to show you guys the caves where I've been mining, and I've done very little of that. So I do want to take you guys down to the caves and show you where I've been getting all my materials. And I also want to show you something else that I found. So this is the opening to the cave system. And actually right over here is the zombie spawner. Right there, that big flat wall is actually the outside of the zombie spawner. But I usually use the bubble elevator to get down to that. But if we keep going this way, it opens up into this kind of like a tunnel. It's a bit of a tunnel. But if we press on, it opens up into this dripstone cavern here. And I've been slowly trying to light it up. I've brought stacks upon stacks upon stacks of torches down here. This thing is crazy. I don't know if this cave ends, honestly. I've been trying to light the whole thing up, and every time I think I get to the end of it, I find a huge new cavern. This is where I've been getting a lot of calcite and my amethyst crystals. There's also another geode right over here, and I've been harvesting this one as well. But if we keep going this way, is the other thing I wanted to show you. I don't know if it is. Yeah, okay, it is this way. So, look at this freaking cavern. This thing is nuts. This is absolutely crazy. This wasn't here. I made this. I got tired of going around the edges, so I just made myself a nice little bridge here. But oh my goodness, look at this cavern. It might be cool to do a build down in something like this eventually. Not this one, because I ruined it by doing this, but eventually. This isn't what I wanted to show you, though. Let's keep, I'm going to press on. Ah, yes. Here we are. See this? If we go down here, I found a spider spawner. And I've actually never made one of these before, but this one, it's turning out pretty cool. It works pretty good. I will do a little bit of decoration with the room eventually. We might take care of that this episode too. I'm not sure. I definitely want to focus on getting that iron farm done. But if we have time, we'll come here and we'll get this finished up too. So yeah, I just stand here though. The spiders come down and I whack them. This was a design by Shulkercraft. I used their tutorial, and I will try and remember to link that video in the description for anybody interested in building this. I think we'll do something like this at the spider spawner. It's not going to be anything too fancy, but we'll spruce it up just a little bit. I won't need the furnaces over there, or the grindstone, I don't think, but we'll bring some barrels and some storage and make it look kind of cool. But for now, we need to find a spot to put our iron farm. And I'm thinking about putting it at spawn. That way it's always loaded. I think that's how it works. If it's a spawn, if you build it at spawn, it'll always be running, I think. So that might be the plan. But I also kind of want to keep it, as near as I can to the castle here. But I understand that I can't keep it too close just because of the whole villager mechanic aspect. I can't have it too close to my trading hall and my breeder, or else it'll mess stuff up for some reason. So why don't maybe we'll take horse 4 and we'll cruise around and try and see if we can find a good spot to set that up. I have been traveling around for a little while. Over there's spawn, and I think I've decided, against my better judgment, against everything I've ever heard, against everything I know about how iron farms work, I think I'm going to build it over here because that's really what I wanted. That's really the vision. I think what we're going to do is put it in this corner here, and we're going to cross our fingers that it is far enough away from everything else to not be a problem. This could be a huge waste of time. I don't know. I could be building this thing and it might not even work at all. But we'll see. I found a design by a YouTuber of the name Mind the Fab, and I was reading some of the most recent comments and trying to figure out any information I could for the current for 1.18.1 that we're on. And everything I was seeing says that as long as it's at least 10 blocks away from other villager structures, that it shouldn't be an issue. And as long as I put it back in that back corner there, it's going to be about 20 blocks away from the trading hall, and it'll also be about 20 blocks away from the villager breeder. So I'm hoping that'll be far enough that we can keep it all over here and kind of keep everything looking cool all together at our castle base. So I have been kind of measuring this thing out a little bit and looking at it and considering my options. I am really afraid that I'm going to build this thing and it's not going to work, but I am also stubborn enough to try anyway. I've made my mind up. This is where I want it. It's not a huge iron farm, so worst case scenario is it doesn't work. We tear it down and we have to build it somewhere else. I've got all my materials. I think I know how to build the thing. I think we're ready to go. So let's get this iron farm done. Boom, it's done. Okay, whoop. Shoot. Okay, so now I've also built this rig. Well, it's not done. But before I finish it, I want to try and get the villagers in there. We got this thing here connected up down to the breeder. And we're just going to try and send some villagers straight up there. Stress-free, hassle-free. Surely this will be easy. I've bypassed Consuela because we don't need to zombify these guys. We just need them to go up. So, here we go. Take one. Go around. All right, buddy. I hope you're ready for your new life. I hope it works at least. We're going to close this for now because I want to make sure nothing gets down there. Look, he's in. Oh, it worked perfectly. It worked perfectly. Okay. So, I need 3 villagers, and I'm not sure if I want to. I might just put 2 in here and breed them. I don't know. We'll just send 3 up. Why not? That was almost too easy. I want to try and get my minecart back because I don't have much iron. That's why we're building this thing, dude. Give me the thing. Come on, dude. You really gonna do me like this? Hang on. Give me these. Break, break. Break, break. There we go. So he's on the thing. We can build this back up. Bink, bink. Dude, you need to stay over there, dude. Stay in there. I don't know if this is gonna work, but stay there. Don't come out. Did I get it? I got it. Okay. 1 down. 1 down, 1 down. 2 to go. I think this is going to be a piece of cake. And then after this, we got to get the villager in. So I'm going to get these last 2 guys in here. Or not the villager, the zombie, I mean. I'm going to get these last 2 guys in here. We'll get the zombie in here, and then we'll finish this thing up. All right, dudes. It is complete. I don't have the build around it yet, obviously. But, oh, hang on, switch views. Switch views. But, everybody's where they need to be, and it has been working. It has spawned 2 iron golems. Oh, there's another one. Look, see? So the villagers were actually the easiest part of this. I had that staircase set up. Getting them in here was a piece of cake. The zombie was a pain in the butt. That's zombie number 3. The first zombie got blown up by a creeper before we even made it into the castle compound. Zombie number 2 made it up here. But for some reason, during the daytime, he burns. Whenever he would bounce up out of the water, he would just kept taking damage until eventually he died. So, zombie number 3, I found this guy with some armor, and I actually gave him the rotten flesh of the zombie that came before him. And just as a reminder, you know, that's his life now. But he's not burning. I think the armor is protecting him. So, the farm's working. I don't know what the rates are yet. There's another one. But I'm actually going to build myself a little AFK box, and I'm going to AFK here for about 30 minutes, I think. Just a half hour, just a small little AFK session, so we can see how well this thing works, or doesn't. We'll find out here in a little bit. Back. I can hear golems up there spawning still. It has been about 35 minutes, I would say, if I had to guess. Roundabout's a half hour. So let's get up here and see what we got. Dang, man, almost 3 stacks. That's awesome. I am super happy with that. Now, we're going to finish the episode off. Not here. I'll AFK a bit more later probably, but we'll do the build around this on the next episode. But for the rest of this one, I want to get back to the spider spawner and finish that off. I've got just a couple things I want to do just to make it look a little nicer. And then we'll end the episode from there. Here we are at the spider spawner, and I think I want to do just a couple things to make this look a little nicer. I'm not really sure how much I would be back here, if ever. You know, I don't really know when I'm ever going to need copious amounts of the junk that I'm usually throwing out of my inventory to make room for other things. But if that day arises, we'll be ready. We'll have this thing here, and we'll make it look kind of cool. That way it feels kind of homey. One thing I do want to do eventually is have another portal that will take me here, just because this place is kind of far away from my base. Not too far, but I get pretty sick of running here, which is one of the main reasons why I don't know how often I'll actually use this spawner. Because I've got the zombie spawner that's right outside my back door at the castle. So, I don't know. Like I said, it'll be nice to have this thing. I've never made a spider spawner before. This is my, not the spawner, but the, you know what I mean. I've never made one of these things. So, I thought it was a fun little challenge to take on for myself. Why don't we put these like this? Yeah, something like that. We'll have to find somewhere else to put the torches. That's what I forgot. I wanted a couple of lanterns, so I could put some lanterns down here, but maybe we'll just put a few more. Maybe we will just go with torches, at least for now. Like that. And let's see, those go all the way around. Why don't we do maybe slabs like this? And then we could do maybe trapdoors like this. Actually, you know what? Why don't we fill it in with trapdoors? Yeah, that looks kind of cool. It's not too bad. And then, so for up here, I think I want to put an anvil. And we'll put maybe a couple extra barrels for more storage. And why don't we put the crafting bench, end chest, boom, there. That's it for now. That's pretty good. This is too much torches though. Okay, I told you we weren't going to do much, but I feel better about this. Coming down here, knowing that there's at least some stuff here. If I want to fix my stuff, I can. Get in my end chest, whack these dudes, and get it all taken care of. So, I think that's about it for this episode. It's long enough. What do you guys think about that? If you're still here watching, do you prefer the longer episodes, shorter episodes? What do you think? Let me know down in the comments below. And next time, we're going to be doing the build over the iron farm. I feel like in this episode and the last episode, we got a ton of stuff done. So thanks for hanging out with me again. And as always, I will see you guys next time.